Yes, people, welcome back to BBK Sports. Good morning, good afternoon. It's Friday. It's Waffle Don, BBK Sports. My stream partner in crime, my brother. How you doing, man? What you telling me?
Yeah, man, I'm good, man. Boy, weather looked a bit grey this morning, rained a bit. Afternoon is looking beautiful now. Sun's out. Couple of clouds, but it's quite warm now. Last half an hour, just been assembling a chair. I needed the assembled. I needed the assembled when it most mattered, and he wasn't about, so I had to do it. I got my new chair. I've got my Arsenal top on, my Dreamcast one, and I'm ready. I'm ready to talk, man. I'm ready.
Yeah, man.
Ready for
Yeah,
the show.
man. Yeah, big up to you, man. Big up to a couple legends in the chat already. We got Quaja in the building. I see Bluebird. I see Alvin. I see Hendo the Don. I see Darren Martin, the big man in the place. Let the people them know the badness got my brother. I see AJ in the building every single time. Brother, so we got the main event of the weekend, obviously, Liverpool, Arsenal. There's a couple of good undercards. The UCL draw, England squad been announced, about to be announced, international call-ups. A lot to get into, my bro. But if I could take you back to yesterday on the Champions League draw, and we're focused in on the Arsenal group. We're going to mind our business on this one. We're not going to look at that group, this group, and the other group. We're going to mind our business. We're having a family meeting, yeah? What you make of our group?
Yes, some good teams in there, man. Three good teams. Ourselves. Who else we got? Remind me.
Bayern.
Bayern Munich.
Mm-hmm.
Who else we got in there again?
We got Atleti, we got Bayern, we got
Atleti, Bayern, and
let me see. I got it here. We got it's in the thumbnail still. We got
Inter Milan.
Yeah, we got Inter, we got Olympiacos, we got Karat, Slavia Prague, and Athletic Club that we beat at the Emirates the other day.
I was saying this yesterday on my stream yesterday, is that, you know what, if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best, isn't it? And I'm not with this, oh, let's have it easy and go into it. This is football, isn't it? And at the highest level, the elite level, you're going to meet teams, you're going to have good teams in your group. And this is the test for us, isn't it? How good are we, against these so-called, I would say heritage clubs, because Bayern Munich, we all know, massive club, heritage of the Champions League. Inter Milan. Who was the other one as well?
We got Olympiacos and
as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the group, man. Some people might think that we've got a group that's really difficult, but I don't care. I'm just looking forward to watching some games, and different styles of play as well, because this is where Arteta earns that 50 million as far as
sir. Yeah.
It's these type of teams that, Inter Milan, very dogged, do you know what I mean? You get 10, 11 men behind the ball, but you know what, they can play ball as well. You've got Bayern Munich, Elise, Harry Kane, I heard he scored 90 goals or some 90 something goals or something in 96 games or some craziness in that league already. There's some good teams that we're playing even against the teams like Olympiacos, even against those teams, because we need to slap them up. We need to give them a little revenge call. Could you remember them knocking us out?
They knocked us out. Yeah, the Europa League. Yeah,
exactly. So some teams, Brian, I think some of these teams are going to deserve a little bit of payback, but we have to have the availability when we play these teams. It's no point playing against these teams and we're down to bare bones.
Yeah. So for me, it's top 8, right? Get 18 points. I think 16 to 18 points is usually the safe zone, right? Because we don't have a lot of data on this new format. But when I look at the table from last year, it shows us in third place with 19 points, and Villa rounds out the top 8 with 16 points. So I think anything between there, 16 to 18 points, you should be safe. What we can't do is going to the 9 through 16 drop when we have the home and away leg extra game, because of the point that you just made about down to our bare bones and injuries, because we just lost 3 players in a week and we've only played 2 games
already.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I think we should be okay. I'm looking at a lot. There's a lot to be made of when the games fall, or if it falls between. I don't want none of that, man. The game's got to be played either way. I don't care if Inter at home falls between City and Chelsea. I don't, brother. This is
Brother, 3 games a week is 3
yeah,
games a week. It don't matter.
it is what
Doesn't
it
matter.
is.
And that's the whole point of why we're spending all this money.
Right.
It almost seems to me. I don't know what your thoughts on this. It almost feels like a rebuild, a slight rebuild to me, in certain ways, because we bought in a lot of players, man. 6 players, 7 players.
Yeah, I don't even want to even look at it as a rebuild, because the rebuild would imply that we want something. I kind of look at it like we're finally moving serious, right? Finally, and it's that would, if we get some of these players out, that would compound. Okay, yeah, we're definitely moving seriously. Now the injuries are unfortunate, but speaking of injuries, I'm hearing that Kai Havertz had surgery yesterday. It's not meant to have an extended period of time on the sidelines, but it's still time on the sidelines. And if we lose Gyökeres right now, it's back to Moreno, isn't it? Or it's back to Trossard. So as much as we've spent all this money and been looking serious, the Kai Havertz thing really just reminds us that we're one injury away from danger.
Why does it feel like that all the time, though? Why does it feel like that?
Poorly built squad. It's poorly built, poor planning, and it catches up to you when you plan poorly. It does catch up to you over a period of time. The 2023-2024 season, we were very lucky with injuries. I think we rode our luck there, and last year it caught up to us. It's a lot of legs, a lot of miles on those legs, but yeah.
One injury away from Moreno or Trossard, man. That's scary, That's scary to hear that, because you don't think like that, do you? You think, oh, these guys, Gyökeres is going to stay fit. He's a machine. And now, would you say that we miss Havertz in this situation with Gyökeres?
But the thing with Havertz is Havertz's injury record was phenomenal when he came to us. He is an Iron Man. That was one of his strong suit, that he's always available and Jesus isn't. And when he is available, he scores more than Jesus scores, because no Arsenal fan were complaining about Havertz up front, because Jesus, one, was always injured and was poor in front of goal. So it's not like Kai Havertz was miles ahead of him on quality, because we know Jesus is the better footballer, but Kai Havertz was always available. And I thought about it last year when we rushed it. Why did we rush him back and play him against Newcastle last year when the league was already won? He played against Newcastle. He played against Everton or Leicester, whoever we had the last game. But the last home game at the Emirates, he did play. He came back and played when we won that 1-0. After he had surgery on a hamstring, and now he needs another surgery. And we know what we know about injuries as men who kick ball. We know that injuries sometimes lead to other injuries when you don't heal properly. And now we have him doing another surgery. So now we have to be even extra careful with Saka, because he pulled up, because he was rushed back last year. He was running off adrenaline, and he made it through the season. And 2 games into the season, 1 sprint, and he pulls up. You know what I mean? So the injuries are a big thing.
This is where, I don't know if I'm being a tad bit harsh here, though, but this is where you have to look at not just the manager, but the actual, the coaching staff, the injury management staff. But it all comes down to the manager at the end of the day. He's the one who picks the player. He might be told, oh, yeah, he's fit, he's ready to go. The player might be saying that the player, they say that the player knows whether they're fit or not. But sometimes the players can lie, because they want to get involved in the game. It's true, isn't it? Their adrenaline's going, they think they're all right, and then little run on the pitch and, oh, no, I'm not feeling too great, or just a little bit of movement and, the muscle's gone or something like that. So it's very difficult. If I say to you, what, Coach Taron, man, do you know what, obviously I've been off for a long time, injury, ACL, but I've been off for time. Training, I've been running. Look at Jesus, for example. See him bending his knees and doing all this movement and all that kind of stuff. I'm ready to go. And the only way you're gonna be ready to go is if you get on that pitch, isn't it? That's the only way you're gonna find out whether your injury has healed or whether you might tear something else. Or injury management is so complex, man. I actually I've done some FA course on that. This is years back, so I can't remember it, but very complex when it comes to injury management, how to look after it. But ourselves, we have to look after ourselves as well, and we have to be honest. That's the thing. You need to be honest, innit? If you say you're ready to go, anything could happen on the pitch, though. That's what I said. Anything could happen on the pitch, so you can get injured randomly. But if you're not ready to play,
the waffle down get frozen, or is it me? Okay, big up to Hendo. Hendo says the good thing about the Champions League draw is that the away matches aren't too bad for travel. It's not like we're 5 to 6 hours of flying time and they're really quite close traveling wise. Fair play. Like when I lived in Munich, it was 90 minutes in the air, if that, from Heathrow to Munich airport. People, one admin note, big up to Hendo again. Make sure you do your fantasy lineups. I think we're 1 hour away, less than 24 hours away from having to get your fantasy leagues done. I'm not doing so well this year, and I'm in like 10 leagues. Joined a couple of leagues late, but you know them ones. But we still got to get it done. Big up to Boy 10. Say, I demand we beat Bayern. No way Company is legit. Yeah, Arteta can't let Company do him in. What? You cannot let Company do you in, my brother. Vincent Company. Man got relegated with Burnley. You are Lord Teta sitting at the top of your... bro, you have to do Burnley. Big up to AJ. Say, I fully believe through 8 games we will draw 5, lose 2. We win 5, draw 2, lose 1. So that would be top 8. No need to hopefully qualify. That means we got the second legs at home. Fair play. So that's what, 15, 17 points? Yeah, I think that gets us top 8 easily. Big up to Dre FC. Gunners got gunned down. We got to talk, my bro. We got to talk. Because big up the LFC monster in the building. Like the Liverpool fans, though, I won't hide. I will be here Monday morning. I will be here to face the music. I will not hide. I can't hide. I do content, So, Wahaha had the luxury of hiding last week when we punched him up. But I won't. I will be here. I will be here to face the music. The music. Put my dams on while they walk about. Jump back. Or whatever we can. Pick up the Gaga, Godfrey, good. LFC monster in the building. What you saying? What you saying, my bro? How you feeling about the blockbuster fixture? I got my predictions coming up soon, so make sure you stick around for that. Looking more like Bertha is laying foundations for the next manager. Fair play. Absolute fair play. Dio, in my opinion, the 8 we win 5 draws. Yeah. I think that's safe. That puts us in the safe zone without the home and away. We can't do the home and away thing. You can't. I don't want to hear that madness. Simply, we have to try to win every match. We shouldn't have to play the first team for every match either. If Rice starts against Kariat Almaty, I'm shooting daggers at Arteta. Yeah. And if we are already qualified, then we have no business playing our strongest 11. We can't do the craziness we did last year when we were up 9-3 at the half on aggregate, and we were still not giving Ethan minutes. On the back end of the Champions League, after Max Diamond turned 16, I think he's eligible to play after he turned 16. He better get some Champions League minutes this year. Ethan should get some heavy Champions League minutes against those teams. Even against the big boys if we're winning comfortably. Throw him in. Put him in there. Jack Wilshere was at home playing against prime Barcelona. Guardiola's Barcelona at 19 years old. And if it wasn't for injuries, we know how that would have turned out. Knee surgery for Havertz, meaning he won't be back playing until December at the earliest. Yeah, let's just hope we can keep Gyökeres fit and fully firing until then. But by then, I think Jesus will be back as well. So there is some cover, if you will. If Saka starts all these UCL, brother. But you know once he can walk, his name is gonna be on that team sheet. Like I think Arteta is has like blind loyalty, or if his Saka's just one of his favorites. But if Saka can walk, he plays. LFC Monster say Hendo afternoon fella. Not that I've seen it yet, still a bit imminent, etc. But I anticipate Isak and Gehi being introduced to Anfield to the crowd on Sunday. Isak, yes. Isak, definite yes. Gehi, not so sure. Not so sure about Gehi. But Isak is a must. And this is what I said on Joy the Dress TV Night Owl many, many moons ago. I said, I thought it would have been done Tuesday morning. But Liverpool, Isak, it will get done. Newcastle are making the right moves right now to get their replacement, so the conditions can be met for them to get their man. And I think they will. I think they will get their man. Imagine Saka in the starting lineup. Just imagine. Then this would sound like a crazy statement, but it's really not, is it? Because we've seen this man come on when we're winning 3-0 against Preston North End in an EFL Cup. Criminal behavior. But we're seeing that Arteta is learning from his mistakes, yeah? So we're going to run with that. Saka was rushed back last season because we were getting sucked into that top 4 fight. Yeah, that's a fair shout. That is a fair shout. And it was covered up. It was masked by that goal against Fulham when he came back, and his Champions League goal, Real Madrid. And he did play well in both legs, to be fair. But like I said, he was running off adrenaline. Real Madrid, and you're beating them. Because those Declan Rice free kicks, Saka won both those fouls. So it's an assist, if you will. Because, in FPL, you draw a penalty, you get an assist. Going into game week 3, you already got Saka, Havertz, Odegaard, injuries combination from last season. Got to be more to it than unlucky. But yeah, it's a good point, LFC Monster. Now, the Odegaard one was kind of unfortunate. He fell on the shoulder, and he might start. Our prediction is solely based on him starting, or whether Eze is starting in that 10. Big up to the 31 of you locked in here or over by the Waffle Down, because the Waffle Down link is still open. Make sure that you are subscribing to the channel. We're glad the algorithm found you, so consider subscribing to the channel if you like what you hear. But yeah, it's not being unlucky, LFC Monster. I completely agree with you with the Saka and the Havertz one, because these two guys were rushed back last season and coincidentally are injured after 2 matches in preseason. Well, the deadline to register Isak will be tomorrow for Sunday's match. It has now passed. Okay, yeah. I mean, Isak, I didn't anticipate him playing anyway. He's got to get at least 1, maybe even 2 training sessions with his new team. And yeah, I think he will play next week. He will be a Liverpool player, wearing that number 9 shirt that's been vacated by your beloved Darwin Núñez. I personally believe the medical star are not being listened to by the Arteta and have had 2 main injuries in the years for that not to be true. Yeah, too many injuries in the year. Yeah, facts. There's a disconnect there. This is when the player, the manager, and the medical staff have to sit down at the table. Like if you're a celebrity or a basketball, you're wealthy, and you realize money is being, the numbers aren't adding up. That's when you have to get your lawyer and your accountant in the same room, and you iron out all the details and find out where you are delinquent on your taxes. Something that Zinchenko probably needs to do. The medical staff work with the club. They're remit to make the players available and play. Yeah, the medical staff does definitely not have the players' best interest at heart. Even in the NBA, when players have major injuries, they are urged by the Players Association to get a second opinion or a third opinion, even the fourth, because the club wants you out there to play. They need their return on their investment. The health of the player, they consider it, but it's not of the utmost. Blessings to all. Bless up Jagons in the building, man. Just making sure I get through these comments before the Waffle Down comes back in here. Yeah, man, man got that Wi-Fi. That Wi-Fi you buy behind the CVS. That's what he got, man. Big up to Godfrey, man, every single time. Standards not high enough internally if we lose one of the UCL games. Yeah, I don't think we will run the table, though. I mean, but I'm not worried. Like, is there even a group of death? I think part of the big up to Gary. Don't waste the trip. I see you, my bro. I think, is that my dad? That just threw me off. The group of I think the new format was meant to get rid of the group of death thing. Yeah, because I don't think any of these groups have a group of death. Between 8 teams and the automated format, the software was written with the seeded parts, part 1, part 2, to eliminate the group of death madness. So all the big boys, because the Champions League wants the big boys in the round of 16 competing with one another. They don't want Olympiacos versus Karabakh in the second round. They don't want that. The hell, whatever they say, I'm sure they don't want that. The hell what they heard. We have scores to settle with Bayern and Inter, especially Bayern with a win over them is long overdue. Fair play. I really want to beat Inter though. We have to beat Inter, man. They're Inzaghi's gone. They're old. They're very old. We are young and we have legs. Hey, Simone, hope you are well. Hope you have fantastic weather over there today on the east coast of these United States. Only drawing Atletico is permitted. It would expect Simeone to gap Arteta with tactics. Yeah, this is going to be a tactical masterclass. And there's one teacher and one student. You can fill in the blank. We are not allowed to lose to Inter. Yeah, we cannot lose to nursing home Grandpa FC. Them people, they are too old. It's not age discrimination, but Inter Milan is a old football club. They got man. I think some of them men are like dead and a half. Big up to Gary. What you saying, Gary? Boy, 10 said not even a draw because let's be serious here. I demand levels this season, not after re-signing Gyok, Eze, and Zubi. Axe Boy 10, level raisers, we say. Level raisers. The standards have gone up. The ante has gone up, people. If we have fully qualified the full under 23 UCL, that's simple. Right? I'm here for it. They got Eze on film talking about wanting trophies, and here's to win the league. You don't sell me the dream and then not show the standards. And Caps, Boy 10 out here. Boy 10 taking no hostages. Trophies or bust. The big ones, too. The big one. I hear it. Big up to Sheldon in the building. Big up to you, bro. Hope everything is good. So Duffins are gone. For the first time, my dad has checked into BBK Sports today, people. Big up to my senior. Love you, Pops. Big up to you every single time. Where we at? We're saying win 7 or draw. Yeah, I think we will draw 1. I can actually see us. I can see us not losing. I really can. I can see us running the table. I don't know if we will win them all, but I think we will do bits in the group stage. Are you back, my brother? Are you good?
Yeah. Oh man, I've had an outage in my area, innit?
No way. Outage in 2020. In 2020.
Yeah, man. Hey, this is London, bro. This is London, man. Outage. I need to change my my broadband providers, man, because they're getting on my nerves, bro. But yeah, I'm streaming off my phone, as you can see. So I'm back.
Yeah, man. I was just going through the comments here, talking about the Champions League group stage expectation. Most believe that most of the chat is saying 5 wins, 2 draws, 1 loss, around thereabouts. Some are saying 7 wins, 1 draw. The draw could possibly be against Atleti because we know what Diego Simeone is on. I can hear that. I can see us running.
Yeah,
I can see us being undefeated. Big up to Ozzy. Ozzy's Den. Big up to Ozzy. People, make sure you are subscribing to Ozzy.
Hold on, back up.
Yeah, I got a little jams in the background, Ozzy. That's how I do here on BBK Sports, man. It's music central, but big up to you every single time. If it's annoying you, let me know. I'll turn it down. But big up to, yeah, man.
I'm back again. Hold on.
Yeah, so yeah, why you good, man? Why you do your thing, man? I mean, I'm knee deep.
I'm gonna come.
Yeah. Do your thing, man. Yeah. I'm here all day, people. It's Labor Day weekend in these United States, so there's no work today even. So all good. Do we get fifth if we without Saka? Oh, for the league run last year. I think we would have been okay. Because Saka came in against Fulham. He scored, played well, but for the rest of the campaign, I don't think Saka was brilliant. Obviously, because he was carrying an injury. I really think he was running off adrenaline and fumes towards the back end of that season in the Champions League run. Hence why he missed that sitter, that gilt-edged sitter against PSG. It was a mad one. Big up to the assembled, joining us as always. Great man you are, sir. Gary says, looking forward to the match on Sunday. I may be driving to a family barbecue at the time. So rewatch. Bro, you better put them damn people in the Uber. You better call them an Uber. If you're an Arsenal fan, especially if you do content, you have forfeited any right to drive anybody anywhere during the game time. Either you drop them off early and go find somewhere and watch the game. You have no excuse to miss that. Gary, I'm not hearing that. You have to watch this game. You have to watch this game live in real time because the internet will go mad shortly thereafter. Yeah?
No excuses, Gary, man.
Yeah, so call them people an Uber, man. And how dare they want to go somewhere that they are we married to the same woman? Will leave me alone all day. Arsenal kickoff. Oh, let's go do this. The fuck we are? No, we're not doing anything right now. Give me 90 minutes before I move off this couch. Up the Jam Boy in the building. I see you, bro. But yeah,
man. Jam Boy, man.
What said your internet betrayed you.
You definitely betrayed it, man.
Big up to Gavin, man. Gavin in the building. But my bro, yeah. So what it is, right? We've UCL draw. We think we're calm with it. The Havertz injury, was bend, not break. And we move from that. We move into the elephant in the room, the main event for the weekend. The undercards are important too. There's some undercards on Saturday. We will do rapid fire through those. But the big boys take the field on Sunday. The Reds from the north, the Reds from the south. What we saying? How you feeling about this game? First of all, do you feel nervous, anxious, calm? How you feeling? What are your thoughts?
Today, I'm not feeling anything, and I'll tell you why. It's because we're neither there. We're not there yet. I think on the Sunday, probably about an hour before kickoff, I'll start to feel a bit more anxious. But at this moment in time, I'm not nervous. I think what's taking my focus away is doing all the transfer daily shows and all that kind of stuff. That's going to make me nervous. I'll tell you what will make me nervous, yeah? I'll tell you what will make me nervous. And I don't think he's definitely not playing on Sunday, but if Isak is rolled out before the game, like how Eze came out before the game against Leeds, that's going to get their crowd up a lot. You know that? They're unveiling their big boy striker, yeah? I wonder what kind of impact that's going to have on our players. I'm trying to do the psychological thing, innit? So maybe a little bit, do you know what I mean? I'm not really feeling that, but we've got a job to do. And the thing is as well, we've got injuries as well. To players that can do stuff on the bench. Do you know what I'm saying? Trossard, he likes playing against Liverpool. He's out. I'm not worried about the Norgards of this world. Who else is out as well? We've got 4 injuries, haven't we?
I think Trossard will play,
I thought he's injured.
I think Trossard will play, unless there's a new injury today. Yeah. I think Ben White is the big injury.
Ben White's he's out, isn't it? Yeah, he's out. So is Timber going to last the whole 90? You think?
Yeah, I think so. I think that because he took him out 65 minutes against Leeds to rest him up for this one.
Yeah. So yeah, I want the win. but my head, or say my heart, so it says we're gonna draw 2-2.
Yeah, so imagine you say all that, right? They introduce Isaac. I think LFC Monster said earlier that they're gonna possibly introduce Gahey as well. I don't think so. I think Isaac, yeah. But imagine they do all that, at the 20th minute, they raise the bar and raise the roof and all that for Jota, and we, it's all good. RIP Jota. And they do all that, right? They do all the side stuff and still get moved to.
Hey, I'm here for all of that. I'm here for that. I'm here for that. We know they've got a dodgy defense, but we also know that their attack is very good as well. We also know that Ekitike, I think our boys can bull him up, I think Gabriel and Saliba will have him on Sunday. But it's Anfield, and anything can happen at Anfield. So I'm still confident we get the win, but I just that's me. I don't know whether it's my brain telling me that or my heart. I just feel that the game's just gonna just peter out to a draw. Something's gonna happen in the draw. Something's gonna happen in the game that's gonna just. I don't know. I just. You really get a bad feeling about these games, man. Yeah. So I think it's gonna be a 2-2 draw.
You think it's gonna be a 2-2 draw? Oh, right. So yes.
No, but I still think we're gonna beat them.
Yeah.
But I think the score's different to what. Do you know what I'm saying? I think.
Your head say one thing and your heart say another in it. Yeah, I hear it. Yeah, so Ekitike, bad boy striker, but I've seen our boys keep Haaland quiet. I've seen our boys keep Mbappe quiet. Not saying that they Ekitike won't have moments and stuff during the game, but I think we can deal with him. I don't think Gabriel looks at any striker in world football and be like, I think he fancies himself against any of them, man. And I rate that. That's why I want him as captain. I rate that boy. And you put Declan Rice in front of him, one of the best destroyers. My prediction is solely based on whether or not Eze starts. And I think he will. I don't think we can make such a big boy signing like
Odegaard might be starting as well.
Now, if Odegaard, a world exists where Odegaard and Eze starts. Right, where Odegaard starts in the 10 as they plays out wide, but Martinelli fancies Liverpool. He fancies a goal against them. So, and I had to write these down because I didn't even remember them. Right, in 9 October 2022 against Liverpool, Martinelli scores in the first minute. 9 April 2023 at Anfield, the one we bottled the 2-0 lead, he scored in the 8th minute. 4th February 2024, he scored in the 67th minute. And this past May, he scored there in the 47th minute, 2-1 to get us back in the game. So Martinelli, he for some reason, he plays well against this team. I don't know if his speed troubles their back line, but he plays well against Liverpool. And because he works so hard defensively to help out the left back, he might start this game. So if he starts this game, now and Odegaard does not start. It's going to be one or the other. Right? So that's my concern. So if Martinelli starts and Eze is in the 10, then I have more chess. Because if Eze does not start, I don't believe that Gyökeres is going to get the ball where he can do his most damage. I think Eze can get the ball to a striker like Gyökeres better than Odegaard because Eze plays with Mateta. He knows how to get the ball to a striker. Quickly.
In an ideal world, you would possibly, because Odegaard's coming back from an injury, I would start Eze in the 10, and Odegaard would be the one coming on the second half for like an Eze for the last 10, 15 minutes. Because he's got injured the last game.
Yeah, I wouldn't play him at all. I wouldn't play Odegaard at all. I don't even want him in the squad. Brother, you were hurt that much to leave the game in the 37th minute. You know what I'm saying?
It's true, though. It's true.
Make it to halftime. Okay, let me make it to halftime. Go in the dressing room. Let the trainers see what I want. Yeah? Captain. Like, unfortunately, it might sound harsh, but when you are a captain, you have different responsibilities to your teammates. You know what I'm saying? That's why rank has its privileges. You know what I mean? So get to halftime, see what you can, and then you don't come back out. But in 37 minutes, you walked off. You know what I mean? And then you want to be starting in the biggest game of the season. So, brother. No, you can come on. I wouldn't be upset if he's not in the squad at all. We have a number 10 that can cover your quality. You know, and if he can't cover, then if Eze runs out of gas in the 60th, 70th minute, we got Ethan. You know,
Arteta's got to be brave in this game. You know, what do you think?
He has to. He can't rush Odegaard back half injured. That would be currently because we've seen 100% Odegaard fit, not delivering big games. So we expect a hobbled Odegaard at 80% to come out and deliver. And if you are a Gravenberch, if you are a McAllister, American shithouse, right? If you are a Szoboszlai, Hungarian shithouse, and you know Odegaard is carrying and knocking his shoulder, I'm barging into him every chance I get. Yeah, every chance, every time he gets on the ball, I'm going straight into the shoulder. You know, it's not, it's football at the highest level. So no, I think he puts us at a competitive disadvantage. So with that being said, with Odegaard,
I want to see your result. I want to see your results. I want to see the chess.
In my head, Odegaard does not start. I think Arteta will put him in the squad. I don't want to see him in the squad, but he shouldn't play. You walked off against your teammates on 37 minutes at Leeds. I believe Eze starts in the 10 and he plays Martinelli out west and Madueke on the right. That's what I think he will do. And with that, and Gyökeres up top, I believe.
What a stinky 1-0, yeah?
Yeah. We're expecting a grand spectacle. I think it's going to be a boar fest, a very tactical. I don't want to show my hand. You don't want to show your hand. A boar fest, and we shithouse a 1-0 at Anfield.
I don't think it's going to be like that. And I'll tell you why it's not going to be like that. I'll tell you why it's not going to be like that. Because it's one game before the international break.
Mm-hmm.
They know that they're not going to be playing Premier League for the next 2 weeks. And it's friendlies they're playing, yeah? It's not... Is it qualifiers?
I don't even know. Honestly, I didn't even look. It could be Nations League. It could be... I don't even know what it is.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
but then again, do you know what? Two things could be right at the same time. They could be saving themselves. No, but this is a big game. Someone wants to win this game. This is laying down a marker, Taron, yeah? This is a marker that's being laid down. I don't think Liverpool are going to sit back and say, you know what? Let them do what they want with us.
Oh, they're not going to sit back. They're not going to sit back. They're going to attack us. I just think our defense is good enough to deal with it. I think they will.
It wasn't good enough last season when they scored 2 early goals.
Yeah, the league was done, man. These boys had checked out. The league was done. They were out of the Champions League. It was the last game of this. Yeah, these boys were checked out. The stakes are high for this one. The stakes are when they came to the Emirates and played last year. Saliba didn't play because he was suspended. He got a red card against Bournemouth. Gabriel had to leave
as well.
Yeah, we finished the back line of Kivior. It was shaky.
I just think this is a new season. They've not played well in the last both games. We've played okay in the second half of the Leeds game. I just think it's going to be a spectacle now because they've got to put on display at home, and I think we have to go there. And do you know what? That record has to be broken, and it's got to be broken at some point. So something has to give. I think something has to give on Sunday. I don't think it's going to be a boring game. I think it's going to be plenty of controversial moments. We're yet to see 160 million pound works. Yeah,
struggling.
And the way we play, that style, maybe it might suit him. Maybe he might come out of his shell, and we might see the real works. Do you know what I'm saying? Someday. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's the thing. I hear it. I think something will give. I just think that thing will be their defense. Because if I have to bet on one defense given, it's not ours.
Bro, I'm hoping that result. I'm hoping me and you are next week, and I'm saying I wasn't expecting.
Yeah, what do you trust more to happen? As they unlocking the Liverpool defense or Verts unlocking ours? It's very linear.
This shouldn't be a hard question. It shouldn't be a hard question. But Eze's not played for Arsenal yet. He's not played a game for Arsenal yet. Wirtz has played pre-season, couple of games for them. He's playing at home. Yeah. Course Eze, yeah. Magic, Mr. Magic Man. I just don't know. I can't answer that question, man.
Yeah, but Eze has played more games at Anfield than Worth has.
True.
This boy's been in the Premier League for years, cooking up defenses.
Yeah.
He has a striker now.
He likes playing at Anfield as well, doesn't he?
He has the best defense in the Premier League behind him now. He has a who can play make for him right next to him, another playmaker who's good on the ball, and he also has Rice who can does the cleanup work.
But this is the question. But this is the question, though, Taron. Yeah? This is the question, though. Can Eze do it in a big team?
Yeah, I mean,
so the question marks. This is the question mark. It's okay for Palace, yeah, when you're the main boy in the team and stuff like that, yeah. But Arsenal is a different kettle of fish, and these are the questions that need to be answered on Sunday, in my opinion.
Yeah, there was pressure on him at Palace to deliver because he was their best player. I don't think he has that pressure on him at Arsenal. Here he's just one of the boys. He's the newest player, so he can freely play football, which I think he can do really well. I like Eze in a creative space when he can drop his shoulder and go by McAllister or Sabazla, whoever is in the midfield, right? When he does that, Konate or Van Dijk now has a decision to make.
And we've got Gyökeres as well.
Right. So either that's the decision. Do you stay with Gyökeres or do you cheat and try to close down Eze? Because if Konate is the one who cheats and forwards towards Eze, I like that. Because he's gonna get dribbled as well. He is not taking any ball off Eze without a yellow card or a foul. He can't get the ball off Eze. He's clumsy. You know, so I like that. So I like that. I like that, man. Odegaard doesn't give us that. Odegaard gives you a back pass. You know, Eze is going at him. Even Ethan, he might lose the ball, but Ethan is going. He's going to make his mistakes up that end of the pitch.
Yeah, he's going to follow. Would you saying he follows the ball and he just continues in the 10 as well? Yeah, do you know what? My ball knowledge about this game, I'm sorry, I'm like a person that's just schizophrenia, innit? This voice is in my head, but I don't know, man. I don't know about this game, man. It's one of the most. There's nothing that screams obvious to me right now. It's one of them. It's two teams that are challenging for the league. So everything styles make fights. We know their defense hasn't been great. We're great at set pieces as well. One thing I know about our team, is if we do the set piece thing and we go ugly and score an early goal, now I'm feeling confident. And I think what's key in this game, if we score early.
Yeah. So here's the thing, right? This Liverpool team, we have just seen with these two big old eyes, the mullet fish at them, yeah? We just seen that this Liverpool team concede 2 goals of set pieces to a 10-man Newcastle team. Right? We are the kings of set pieces. Set piece ole, that's what they call us. So, that's advantage us there. Arne Slot does not know who's starting. Advantage us, or at least the playing field is level that he knows that it's not Havertz, Saka, Martinelli. Right? So I think that works in our favor as well. And like I said, I think if something is going to give between their defense and ours, I think, it's their defense that gives, even though they're home. I give them the home court advantage. I really think it's going to be a tight game. I don't think it's going to be a 4-2, 2-0, none of that. I really think it's going to be a 1-0 margin either way, a 2-1. But yeah, I'm riding with another clean sheet for the boys, 1-0 going into the international break, and lay the market out. It might not be the prettiest performance when we leave there, but the fact that we're 9 for 9 going into the international break, if we do a stinky 1-0 there, I'm calm with it.
Hey, you got the Newcastle Liverpool game correct, I believe, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. No, I had
I'm sure you said 3-2 Liverpool.
Oh shit! I got to go back and look. I've got all the Man United ones correctly, and I have yet to predict the Arsenal loss this season. I'm not starting this weekend. I don't. Damn sure ain't starting. I had to put some accountability on the boys and some onus, man. Come on, man. At some point, you have to break the curse. I remember when we hadn't won at Old Trafford for ages back in 2020, and we went there and do a stinky 1-0 Aubameyang penalty. It's always a 1-0 when we break the curse of somewhere that we haven't won to in a long time. And last year, we almost broke the curse of not winning at the Etihad. We were up 2-1, got another red card. And for 90 something, for 45 minutes, we had these men passing side to side with 10 men. It was the last kick of the game that they equalized with. You know what I'm
And
saying?
what about that goal we scored, that Havertz goal as well? We scored at the Emirates against Liverpool.
Yeah, we played right through him.
Was it against Liverpool when the Havertz, someone headed it, the ball bounced. I think Havertz went through and he's chipped the goalkeeper, and it's kind of like the ball bounces into the goal, and the ref blows up. Was it against Liverpool?
What was that? No, the last time we played at the Emirates at Liverpool, it was Saka sending Roman to the shops and a Moreno header. That's the last 2-2. The one before that, we beat him 3-2. We beat him 3-1 when it was an own goal from Gabriel. But we played through him. Saka scored.
Yeah.
When Van Dijk and Allison had that mix-up and Martinelli scored.
Yes. Yeah.
But had negged someone on the end and beat Allison for the 3-1. So, you know, I do think the boys are feeling confident, man. I do think like Gyökeres feels like he can do something against Konate. And with Eze to get him the ball. Now, this is I have to reiterate. This is my prediction is solely based on Eze in the team, whether he's left wing or in the 10. But if Eze does not start, we don't win this game. Because I'm even hearing predictors saying that he's gonna play Moreno in the midfield. I said if he does that,
what?
Yeah, I think it's the NBC Sports predictor has the midfield of Odegaard out, and the midfield is Declan Rice, Moreno, and Zubimendi. I'm like. Because if that midfield starts, Gyökeres is going to look like a headless chicken out there because he's not going to get the ball. And that midfield with the legs of Szoboszlai, with the legs of Gravenberch, is going to be one-way traffic because Moreno can't run. He cannot keep up with Gravenberch. He's too slow. Big up to Dr. Seymour Butts in the building. Big up to John. Says he's looking forward to it as well. It's going to be a mad game. Big up to John Boy. John is in the building. Some dapping on. Quaja is here. LFC Monster. There's no chess. It's 1-0. I said 1-0. Ain't no chess. 1-0 would have been 4. I think it's going to be a very squeaky game, very tight game. The first, we get through that 20-minute wave because Liverpool will blitz you at Anfield, especially for the first 20 minutes. We deal with that, then we'll see. Because there will be a point when we ascend in the game as well. Can Liverpool defense deal with that? Urquez hasn't been great. I saw Elanga get changed out of him many, many times, So I think Madueke could give whoever is at right back some trouble. No, Madueke would be, give whoever's at their right back and get some change out of them, man. I think they're going to play Connor Bradley. I don't think Slot was impressed with Szoboszlai against Newcastle, But we'll see, man. We'll see. Well, I'm going 1-0, bro. You're sticking with the 2-2, yeah?
I'm going to stick with a 2-2 for now. Right.
Cool,
I think it's going to be cagey. I think it's going to be very cagey, and I just think there's going to be 1-1. Someone goes up 2-1, and then it'll be 2-2, something like that.
Gyökeres says, John says, Gyökeres will announce himself at Anfield. He'll get a goal. Martinelli scores from a set piece prediction, 3-1 Arsenal. That's okay. It's fair.
Set piece, yeah.
Yeah, the fact that Gyökeres is going to Anfield off of a brace, he's feeling confident. If he was going there on his account was not open, and then the media would be onto him. He's 0-2. He's going for the 007 type madness, but he's shaking that off in one game. So he's gonna be up for this. Dr. Seymour Butts, I know here within the Arsenal community, we're all about trusting the process. Well, I'm here to tell you, your boy here lost 52 pounds since February, and I haven't moved.
That's amazing, That's amazing. Big up, man. Big up to you, Seymour. Seymour, you need to let me know what your secret is, my brother. You need to let me know what your secret is.
Did you just stop eating? Eat less and move more. That's what I always tell my privates. Move more and eat less.
I heard as well, like if you stop eating at a certain time as well, just let your food just digest as well. Because some people eat late as well and stuff like that. But big up to Seymour, man.
Yeah. Big up to LFC Monsters. Last time you were at Anfield, Arteta was still playing. Yes, and he has to make this right. He has to make this right, LFC Monster. And then now is the goodest chance as any. Now, if this was match week 30, LFC Monster, I wouldn't think. Matter of fact, even when you come to the Emirates with Isak and your team has played together for 6-7 months and they have gelled, my energy around the game might be different. But I'm happy we're coming to Anfield in match week 3 before Verts has found his feet. Before you get Isak, while Frimpong is out, while Kirk hasn't really gelled with his teammates, right? The Liverpool aren't Liverpooling as of yet, so that's part of us, part of my chest, so to speak, right? I think Liverpool haven't hit their level, and I think Arsenal as a 11 have gotten better because I do believe that Odegaard is an addition by subtraction. If him going out the team is Eze coming in, it's an upgrade. Because if you're Van Dijk, if you're Konate, and I give you the option of who do you want on the ball running at you, Odegaard or Eze, you're gonna choose Odegaard because you can body him, and he's very predictable. Eze is a saber tooth, man. He's a freelancer. Jam boy, I could do with losing some weight. My large jerseys are getting a bit tight. I ride the belly because I can't run without daily payment. All right, brother, I couldn't run either. That's why I had to go get this knee surgery done, man. But yeah, big up to you.
You know, Crystal Palace have agreed a fee of 23 mil for Toulouse defender JD Canvot. So
to
who? Crystal Palace. Toulouse.
Huh?
So Crystal Palace have agreed a fee of around 23 million with Toulouse for defender JD Canvot. Canvot viewed as a long-term replacement for Liverpool target. Gay.
The defender, Toulouse, the club. Okay, I got you.
So it definitely looks like Gay be going to Liverpool. Do you think he starts then? If they get that business done?
Nah, they have to. The deadline is passed. It's 12 noon to register him on Friday, isn't it? They'd have to register.
Okay. You're right. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah. Right. And even with Gay, I'm still going 1-0. Liverpool, you're getting moved to. Dre says, I get your points, but if you think Liverpool don't raise the levels to beat Arsenal and ruin right at Zubermendy, yeah, I hear that. But let's not pretend that only one team can raise their level. Is what I'm saying. Yeah, Liverpool can raise their level, but Liverpool have raised their level at Anfield for the past 3 years and still haven't beaten us there. And I think this Arsenal going to Liverpool is the best version of Arsenal Liverpool has seen in the past 3 years because we have a striker now. It was Jesus that had us 2-0 up in the first title charge. 2-0 up comfortably before Xhaka did the craziness. So the level can be raised on either side. You know what I'm saying? And that midfield had Fabinho in it. The good Fabinho in the first year. Abs is right that this allowed goal happening, but there was like 3 fouls, so he wouldn't have stood either way. Okay, he's talking about that Havertz goal. I hear it, but yeah, if I think Liverpool were shit and we were up here and we were levels above Liverpool, I would sit here comfortably like 3-1, 2-0 now. But I think I still have Liverpool winning the league, but I think you lose this game.
Are we winning anything then this year? Then are we winning anything this season?
Of course we're winning, man. We're doing it. We're cleaning up. We're cleaning up domestically. And it's progression, right? It's progression in the Champions League. So we went quarters, semis. Now we have to win the final, right? That's the progression. That's the path that we're told that we're on.
I trust us in a final. I really trust Arsenal because our record in finals are quite decent, but it's getting to the finals. And I think as I said in our group earlier, or actually, I don't even know if I said it in our group earlier. Teams are going to be looking a lot different after the international break. Do you hear what I'm saying? Yeah? Yeah. Teams will be looking different. Teams will be looking better. Yeah, stronger. And I hope we've got all our players back because we know what international breaks like. We've got a lot of players now that play internationally now. Most of our players are international players.
Yeah.
So I don't want to be hearing this player's injured, that player's injured, this player's injured. I don't want to be hearing it. And the reason why Odegaard, do you know what? Odegaard, he should keep his ass on the bench because he's got international duty. He will have international duty. And this guy's like paper, yeah?
Yeah, he got called up, didn't he?
Let him relax on the bench. Let Eze do his thing because Eze looks built and ready for it. Do you understand? Pause. He looks ready.
Yeah.
Let him chill. Let Odegaard chill. Let Ethan get some experience. And let's just do this.
Dre says Szoboszlai was man of the match against Newcastle. No, it wasn't. It was Gakpo. Gakpo was the man of the match.
Was it Gakpo?
It was Gakpo. I'm looking at it right now. It was Gakpo. 8.6 performance out of 10. Yeah, Szoboszlai had a 6.4. Wasn't man of the match. Might have been your man of the match because you watched the game differently, but he wasn't.
Szoboszlai's key to this game more than ever to match legend. But I don't think. See, you can get away with Szoboszlai playing against. I know he played against Newcastle, so I can't even give that one an excuse. But that was against 10 men, isn't it?
Yeah, and they conceded 2 goals. They were 2 in the. So the old Liverpool, right? The old Klopp's Liverpool go up 1-0 on you, go down to 10 men. Then they come out in the second half and score within 30 seconds. It's 6-0. 6. You were 30 seconds away from a colossal bottle job against 10 men because you were up 2-0 and gave up 2 goals of set pieces. I'm just saying, like that, it's not unpenetrable. Now I know it was on the road, fair play, but I'm saying worse versions of Arsenal have came to Anfield the past 3 years and left with a point. This is a better version of Arsenal, is my argument. So a 1-0, stinky 1-0 isn't beyond the realm of possibility. You know what I'm saying? This is, and you know, I gotta keep prefacing, this is completely incumbent upon Odegaard out the squad and Eze in it. We're doing the City thing. Start the season slow, but once we speed up, we blitz the league. Okay.
Click that.
Like, you know, I mean, FC Monster. Like, if you were still, I said, you know, I still think Liverpool win the league. That's why I'm glad that we're coming to Anfield in match week 3. I actually wish match week 5 was Man City away instead of the Emirates. Then we would have.
Once they get injuries, though, Tyron, as well, though, because it's context. There's always context.
Yeah,
Blitzing the league is a bit too far, I think. But that's based on them getting Isak.
Yeah, that's based on them getting Isak. That's based on, you know, Mo Salah remaining hungry now that he's got his contract. That's based on AFCON later on in the year when he goes for 3 weeks. You know, there's all kind of stuff that can happen. But if we had gotten City away in the match coming up, then we would have gotten Old Trafford away, Etihad, and Anfield out the way. So match week 3 going away to Anfield, I trust it rather than match week 30. Yeah, man. Big up to Seymour Butts on his journey, man. That was a great accomplishment for you. Gehi replaced. Yeah, I'm actually surprised Crystal Palace is letting Eze and Gehi go in the same window while they're going into Europe. Still, I'm not gonna lie.
He might not be going anywhere because Glasner's saying we can't let him go, but I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, but if they agreed to terms with Toulouse for that guy, then you know. Because, you know, the manager, he knows that he's a good defender. I'm sure he wants to keep him, but he knows the business part of it is either lose him now, either sell him now or lose him for free in a year or 2 years.
I've got a question for the Liverpool fans. Maybe this doesn't happen, yeah?
Go for it, man.
But what if you don't sign, just for some crazy reason, you don't get Isak over the line? Are you still going to be confident about winning the league? That's a question for the Liverpool fans.
Yeah, I picked him to win it without Isak, you know, but I think Isak is the cheat code that solidifies the league for him, with all things being equal, with them staying injury-free and all that stuff. Yeah, I do think. I got to give credit for the champions, right? You win the league last year and you have the transfer win that they've had. I have to respect it. There's no way around that. Right? I have to respect what they've done, replacing Trent, replacing Robo, and adding to their midfield. But, you know, Verse still haven't delivered a 7 out of 10 performance yet, you know. And, you know, if it's one defense
I don't think it's going to be easy, man. I don't think the league's going to be. I don't think they're going to blitz the league like Hennessy once said. I don't think they're going to blitz it. They will get injuries. Obviously, I don't wish injuries upon, you know, players and that. Yeah, but there will be games where they will get injuries and they will struggle. And if they get better and they get into momentum, fair play. But at the moment, they're showing that they can be got at as well. And last season, they didn't show that a lot in games.
Yeah, fair play, man. Fair play, but yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I was on Shanguna last night when I gave him my prediction. They thought I was crazy. Everyone was
is
like,
it?
yeah, they were like, "Whoa, get him off the show!"
So they're already defeated already. Are they already defeated?
Most of them picked a draw. Most of them said draw,
Okay.
draw, and I was like, but yeah, I think they thought I was like, I think we can get something out of this. I think we can get something out of it. Big up Dre again said we will get him in January, and yes, I'm still confident we'll win the league. We won't blitz the league, but this year you have to accumulate at least 91 points to win. That's fair.
And they're getting cheaper as well, isn't it, in January as well?
Yeah, that's fair.
Wouldn't it be funny if we put in a bid in January? Just to upset the apple cart, yeah?
Yeah. Still confident for back-to-back with Isaac. With Isaac, extremely confident. Yeah. Isaac is a cheat code, man. He's an absolute cheat code. I think he will, further unlock vets. Okay, I read that one. Crystal Palace might be in trouble. Yeah, that's why Gassner looks so mad in his press conference. Is that, man, I just delivered you a trophy and you're taking on my players. Like, at least give me a chance to, run it back with the FA Cup or something, But yeah, fair play,
and the thing is as well, Liverpool, they've not done a back-to-back for a long, long time. So
yeah,
this is their get back at Man United as well.
Mm-hmm.
So they've got as much. We've got the most amount of pressure to win a major. We understand that, but I'm sure that's going to be in the back of their mind as well, retaining the Premier League as well. And I hope we don't make it easy for you. I just hope we don't make it easy for you as we did last year.
Yeah. That's fair. But yeah, man. Yeah, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. I'm either going to have egg on my face on Sunday or I'm going to be here smiling.
No. I hope not.
No, Brad, like when that game is over, these man, they're good. Even though it's a respectful, tight game, 1-0. I know there are fans who can't stand the fact that an Arsenal fan is sitting here thinking we're going to turn up at Anfield and leave with 3 points. But I'm here for it. I'm willing. I've seen enough from this defense. I've seen enough from this team to feel like they can do it. So other games, man. There's the undercards. The early kickoff on Saturday morning. Chelsea Fulham. What you saying for that one?
Ooh, London derby.
Yes, sir.
What's that? Fulham, just up the road, a couple of miles up the road.
Chelsea are at home.
Yeah, I know both teams very well. Lived in the area for a few years, went to school in the area, so I know the area very well. I was thinking about this result earlier. I was thinking about this game earlier, and the result earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'm going for a 2-2.
What? You're going for a 2-2?
I'm going for a 2-2. Chelsea don't convince me right now. I'll be honest with you. They don't convince me. They don't convince me. I'm going for a 2-2, man. I'm going for a 2-2.
I hear it, man. I think Fulham scored 2, but I think Chelsea, do I think they just edge it. Man, they're at home.
I've got to do my fantasy team as well, man.
Yeah. I think Chelsea will do them. The game with the most consequence of the weekend, probably other than the Liverpool and Arsenal game, Manchester United Burnley.
And that's at Old Trafford.
This should be an easy pick. This should be an easy 3-0. This should be an easy call, brother.
I'm going for a 1-1 draw.
There's no way. Ain't no way in hell, right?
I'm going for a 1-1 draw.
Surely, Man United has to beat Burnley at home.
1-1 draw, man. Man United are trash. They're trash.
Yeah, they're bad.
They want the manager out. They're not happy with his tactics. It's gonna be toxic, man. The atmosphere is gonna be toxic. They're gonna be shaky if Burnley score a goal. I can see Burnley, going there, and upsetting. I'm telling you, mate.
Oh my God, Dre said 2-0 Burnley. There is no way. The Old Trafford faithful cannot let these men sit back bro. I see man actually putting Burnley players in the FFP. I'm like, bro, now you men are taking the piss. Really,
bro. United are on a low thing right now. Yeah, I don't care if they got. Did you see Sesko the other day, that overhead air shot?
Yeah, if that was Gyökeres,
He probably scores. He probably scores at the weekend. Yeah, but I wouldn't. I would not count against Burnley. Yeah, getting a result. I would not count against it.
But they have to.
Burnley got some decent players as well. You know, got some tricky players.
They have to win this, man. If it's 0-0 at halftime, them men are getting booed off the park.
So exactly. All it takes is Burnley to just get a crazy goal. Yeah.
Yeah.
And who's in goal for them? Is the new goalkeeper signed yet?
It's going to be the Turkish guy.
Oh, Bayindir.
Yeah. There's no. Onana won't even be in the squad. He probably been told to stay away from the club this week, bro.
I'm surprised. I think there was a loan move for him. Someone coming for a loan move for him, but I think United turned it down. Yeah, but do you know what? Everyone knows what to do against United now.
Yeah.
Set pieces, stand in front of the goalkeeper.
Yeah,
bro.
They're winning that, man. They're winning that. They have to be winning. I'm good. But I said that about them. I didn't even do a prediction for Grimsby. I just thought that would be a formality, but still. But yeah, I'm going 2-0 Man United. Spurs, Bournemouth.
Yeah, Spurs, Bournemouth. Just breaking news, yeah. Xavi signed for Spurs, 60 million euros fee, 5 plus 2 year contract. So it's official. He's got pictures of him and everything. So just letting you guys know that. But anyway, sorry, get back to the Spurs. That's wicked, you know, from sorry, what was the teams?
Spurs, Bournemouth.
Spurs now you got me now, brother.
Yeah.
Spurs away to Bournemouth, yeah?
No, they're at home. They're at the toilet bowl.
This is not an easy game, you know, for Spurs, you know. Yeah. This is a difficult game. Bournemouth got tech as well, so ooh. But I think Spurs are going to win 2-1.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Bournemouth got something for him. I think Raiola tactical masterclass that bring him back down to reality.
Have they got injuries though, Bournemouth? Or they do.
I think Tavernier is still hurt and Quintero is still hurt, but you know, they were those men were out at Anfield and they showed a good account of stuff at Anfield.
Clivert, is he still? I ain't seen Clivert.
I don't think he'll start, but I think Clivert could be available for this one. But yeah, I think they give Spurs some trouble. I think 1-1. Newcastle Leeds.
Newcastle definitely winning that one. Oh, it's away as well though. These are some. You would think they're easy games, yeah, but Leeds at home, they're decent. But they got that Voldemort, mate. Voldemort now, isn't it? Do you rate him?
Yeah, it's kind of there's Bundesliga tax there.
Yeah.
But I put that on all the players. I have seen enough evidence to attach it to him. But yeah, he's good. He's kind of like say Ekatike is like a 7, he's like a 6. He's like a level below Ekatike.
Okay. Do you think he'll start tomorrow? Oh no, you get to be registered in it in time, innit?
At least one training session still.
Yeah, do you know what? Newcastle, they've got great midfield, so I'm going to go 2-0 Leeds.
They're really good. He told me it was only Leeds and we should have beat him, so I should say 5-0, but because it's away at Ellen Road, I'm giving him, bro, you better turn up there on the night out. Man, what that good, man. It's Leeds. Okay, it's just Leeds, so you better beat them. You better beat them, or I will be there. You can't lose this game because they're winless, right? Newcastle are winless right now. They haven't beaten
Voldemort. Voldemort, man.
Yeah, they drew 0-0 against a 10-man Villa. How? But with 10 men was able to score 2 goals against Liverpool. You can't make this shit up, you know. Brighton City, they're at the Amex. Man City are away to Brighton.
Some really tricky games, you know.
Yeah, man. Premier League.
You expect Man City to win, but Man City's been trash. And Brighton, they played quite well against They drew them lot. Didn't they beat them last season? Brighton. At home.
Comfortably too.
Yeah.
Like United.
Labour as well in that midfield energy as well. I don't know if Rodri's going to be fully back. I think City will win, maybe 2-1.
2-1 City. Yeah, I think City doing. But Brighton plays suicide football, man. Brighton, they just be so open, even in the 90th minute. They could be leading to. They don't see out games. They just, I think City. I think City actually do them. Last one. This one should be a good one. Palace Villa.
Ooh. Villa been looking cheats recently, you know, but Palace are a very good team. I'm gonna go for a 2-0 Palace, you know.
What? 2-0 Palace?
I'm
gonna put some respect on
Palace. Palace are a good team, you know.
I'm gonna put some respect.
Very good team.
I think Palace do a 2-2. I don't know what. I think Unai Emery's in a transition phase where he don't know if he's coming or going. They stole Ramsey. He got rid of Bailey.
Bailey's gone.
Bailey's in Roma.
Is it?
Yeah.
When did that happen?
It's kind of shoved him out the back door, isn't it?
I know there was that thing. I know that was that thing where he done the video or whatever, but
yeah, Leon Bailey is a Roma player. Yeah, he didn't. I think it's the Emery thing. I think he can do it in the Prem. I just don't think Unai Emery was the manager for him.
Yeah.
You know? Unai Emery is. Emi Martinez looked like he wants to leave. He's here. He's there. It's all over the place. So.
Yeah, I'm surprised United haven't gone in for. I'm very surprised.
Yeah, it's one of them ones, man. But yeah, man. Let the people know what you got coming up, brother Abs. I know you got a busy weekend ahead of you, man. You know, we got probably do some watch-alongs, and Sunday is going to be a mad one. Someone's going to be mudded because I
really don't even want to do a watch-along on Sunday, because that game is a massive game, man. I probably will because you know what I've got to do in it, so I have to, man. But you're going to see loads of emotions in that game from me. Daily Waffle shows tomorrow. On to Monday, we'll do a deadline transfer show. Hopefully, we have some guests on that show as well. Actually, I want to do a show with you next week.
Let's do it, man.
Maybe to talk about reflection on the transfer window, because this transfer window has been.
Yeah, let's do it on Monday. It's closed. When it's closed, yeah.
This transfer window has been strange.
Yeah,
but it's been very busy as well, and it's not over yet. It's still not over yet. So yeah, I'm about, man. You know I'm about, man. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm just knock the door and I'm next door, man. Do you know what I mean? If you need some eggs, you need some milk, you need some bread, you know where I'm at, man. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes, people. So you heard it from the Waffle Don. His name is in the description of the video. Make sure that you are subscribed to the Waffle Don. You catch us here every Friday, and you'll catch us on Monday for transfer recap. Might even do some predictions for the season, because now we know who is where and who is doing what. Jam Boy's predictions say Chelsea. Okay, Chelsea to beat Fulham. Draw
Wolves, Everton, man. What's that? Oh, you ain't really done those teams. You can't bother.
Yeah, there's the Forest and the relegation fodder and Sunderland's. I don't really, when they play with
who's Forest got?
Forest has West Ham.
They got to beat West Ham, innit? They got to beat West Ham.
I got West Ham. West Ham
beating Forest at home.
Surely they have to find their feet, man.
They're not beating Forest at home. No way. Not with that manager. No way. But Finn's on his way out, innit? What's his name? Nuno. There's some issues there, innit?
Yeah, there's definitely some issues there. And I don't know if it's affecting the team a lot, but surely Potter has
got Wood, man. Forest have got Chris Wood, man. I think Chris Wood's, he's capable of scoring a couple of goals. I don't know what West Ham got. So
but Potter he needs 3 points. He needs to find 3 damn points, or he gonna be out the door before Emery.
Yeah.
And speaking of Emery, Wahaha shows up. You say Emery twice and Wahaha shows up. Wahaha took a beating. Big up to Wahaha still. He did show his face and take his licks like a man. So big up to you, brother. But sorry, man. I got you beating Burnley. 2-0. Surely your poor form has to continue. Big up to Cape in the chat. Big up to you every single time, my bro. KP, did you do that damn SA video, bro?
Oh, yeah. Still waiting for that. Waiting for that.
I need to know Esde's analytics, bro. I need your breakdown. I need you to do your expertise and make that happen. You know what I'm saying?
He's a busy guy though, man. He's probably
Yeah, he
busy
is a
at
busy
work
guy.
as well, man.
Big up to
But
Kate.
but you never actually said what you felt, what you thought about that Man United loss to Grim.
Brother. So I was in shock. I was in shock that a manager turned up to Grimsby and put 5 defenders on the pitch. You know, I was in shock. I couldn't
Did you see him
believe
on
it.
the tactics board as well? Yeah.
Yeah, I just think he's out of ideas, man. I think he's out of ideas, and he's realizing that his system and his formation, his players aren't buying into it. That's why he came out and said this player spoke loudly. Okay, players are speaking that they don't want to play this formation, and you can't change 22 players. So he's saying, "Hey, get me going." You know, but yeah, Potter needs to go back to Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Hey, if the grass isn't greener was a person, it's Grandpa, right? To stay your ass at Brighton. You were loved there. You were playing good football, but
Yeah.
Chelsea came, you know, like that new that pretty little chick, you know, yeah, you're with your girl. She'd have had a couple of your kids, so she'd have put on a little weight, right? And then you just, you know, see this nice
off.
little thing, and
Yeah.
then you just dish the one that was
Yeah.
with you for the nice little thing, and then you find out she a hope. You know, and that's what happens. My man to hold himself out, and he is
got rich parents though. They got rich parents, and yeah, you found out. Yeah,
he is feeling it, man. That man is feeling the pressure right now. He said it's on this way, but be okay. Gotcha. Yeah, we need that, bro. It'd be dope before. It'd be dope if you drop it before the game, and then he do what you say he's gonna do in the game. You know, like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, big up Wahaha, man. Wahaha does not hide. And I think Man United is low in the lowest of the big six, low of all time. He's given up. Yeah, he has no fight in him. He has fully.
Who did they bring in though after him though? Who's going to come in after?
Ollie.
Ollie.
Ollie got sacked yesterday. Yeah.
What about Mourinho?
Well, they both got sacked yesterday.
I'm hearing Conte, you know, but I don't know, man. Conte will bring them back up from the depths of hell.
Nah, I've heard a couple of names. I heard a couple of people say they should go get Howe from Newcastle. I'm not sure how the Jody Dread feels about that. I've heard Cass say he wants De Zerbi. I heard Cass also say he wants Iraola from Bournemouth.
I think Iraola. I don't think he'd do too well there, man. I think he'd do all right for a little while, and then
big up to Cooper.
Big up Cooper, man.
I think you would, you know, because you know your tactics will travel. If you're a good tactician, regardless of the level that you are, it will travel. He says,
does he work with big players though? Because you know when you get these players that they come with like diva memberships. You know what I mean? They don't listen on the training field. It's a lot different.
Not these players, though. Not these players. These players have to humble themselves. They must. No, seriously. There is maybe Casemiro because he's actually played for at the highest level with the biggest.
Yeah.
You know, but the rest
of Bruno as well. Bruno's a European Cup winner as well. You know, Bruno. You know what Bruno's like with his rat face.
Nah, he's the main one I'm talking about when I say he needs to humble himself. Seriously, he really needs to humble himself, brother. No, man. We rarely see a manager go into a club and get a whole new front line and still look this bad. Now, how do you? It's like if you give man 10 racks to go in a high-end grocery clothing store and he still comes out looking like a bum. Like, how do you spend this much and look this bad? A whole new front line, you know, like. You add Mbuemo, Sesko, and Cunha to any other front line. You give those 3 players to Tottenham right now, and I guarantee you, Tottenham fans are out here saying, "Yo, we got a chance to win the league."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I rate Cunha highly, and I wanted Mbuemo. Mbuemo scored 20 Premier League goals while playing with another striker. You know what I'm saying? So there's something wrong there, man. Something terribly, terribly wrong. In my opinion, United need a big personality as a manager. But what big personality is out there right now, though, is what I'm saying. That would take this poison chalice.
Mourinho's already failed, didn't it?
Yeah, Moreno he is not going back there, brother. You know what I mean? He is not. You know, maybe I heard the Conte shot, but he's not leaving Napoli. Man is about to do it back to back. You know,
Zerbi is a good shot, you know,
I
because
like Deserve.
he's tactically very good as well.
I deserve it, but he's not a big personality. I think big
Mm.
personality. They're talking about Zidane. If Zidane walks into a room, Bruno can't even speak. He has to. If he wants to talk to Zizou, he has to write it down.
What about Xavi? Xavi as well.
I don't know if he's a big personality.
Mm.
You know, he's a very emotional guy. Like, did you see his press conferences where he was manager at Barcelona?
Yeah.
Press conference. He was like Ruben.
Yeah.
But he won the league still. You know, and if you're that rattled while you're winning the league, imagine you're at United and not winning, and reporters are asking you dumb shit. You know.
What about Southgate?
There's no way he's leaving England to take that, right? There's no way. Oh, Southgate. Oh shit,
Yeah,
Southgate. Oh, I thought okay. Somehow I mixed him up with Tuchel. That's a shout. 3 at the back. Yeah. Yeah, I can hear
England style.
Yeah, I can hear it. I can definitely hear it. What else? But yeah, man. Yeah, I think we made it. Inzaghi. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
The Saudi.
Yeah.
You know, Nuno after Forest. Nah, I don't think Wahaha is up for that. I don't think he want no parts of that right there. But yeah, man, they're a mess. They're an absolute mess. I question Xavi Simmons' intelligence.
Do you know what? You know what? He's a very good player, yeah, but I'm sure he's going to be very lightweight. So he's going to be probably very easy to push off the ball. But that's a good signing, man. I'm not gonna diss it too much, man. It's a very good signing for Spurs.
Yeah, man.
Man, this league is going to be very interesting, my friend.
Yeah, I just hope we're at the top of the interest chart in a good way. I do not want to be slugging it out with none of these, man. When any of these grounds we turn up with a fully fit squad, you know, I trust our defense. You know, I think our midfield has improved. Eze is a major addition, and we have our striker. So, hey, boys, go out there and play. He is a scrubby fucking Spur now, man. He is. Yeah, so when he comes to the Emirates, we have to give him a slice of this pancake so he can eat it in it. But big up to every single one of you people. Big up to Goodell for jumping in, Dr. Seymour Butts. Big up to Ozzy. Big up to Jam Boy 10, Godfrey, Wahaha, all of you legends that checked in for the weekend warm-up with BBK Sports and the Waffle Don. People, like I always say, take care of yourselves and each other. Until next time, we are gone.